Jessica here, and I'm gonna give people just a few minutes to try to jump on live. So hopefully just let me know when you get on. Oh, with a little, am I crooked now? I don't think so. Give me a little thumbs up or some hearts if you're on. If you're interested, if you're excited to hear about my first week on the Ultimate Reset. Have you guys been following any of my posts this past week? I think that's the most food posts I have ever posted in my life, because there are no workouts to do. I usually am posting about my workouts, but there really aren't any to do. I've done a few yoga, done some walking, but nothing exciting workout-wise to post about. So last week was just a lot of food. So give another minute or two here. How's the weather where you guys are at? It's nice and sunny today, supposed to be about 80, which is a little too early as far as I'm concerned for that kind of weather. All right, so I am gonna jump in here. The Ultimate Reset. Week 1. I gotta say, going in, I was terrified. As I looked through the food book that you get, it was a whole lot of food that I have never eaten before. Because I'm a big old wiener and don't like to eat scary new things that look funny. So, would you believe that, gosh, 5 years ago, all I ate was burgers and pizza. So I've come a long way. So yes, I was a little scared that this was not going to go well, but I was super motivated that I needed a change. I have referenced this before. I had kind of a dark, really off period in the fall where I just kind of everything went out the window, and as I tried to come back from that, it just was really, really hard. I was not able to come back 100%. My workouts were a struggle. I had to fight for motivation on a daily basis, and the food just was not where it needed to be, and I just didn't have the drive to really kick it in. I'm an all or nothing girl. Moderation is not something I'm super familiar with, so I really did need something like this to break me out of that rut of bad behavior, to snap me out of things. So I'm super excited about it. The first week went well. As I said last week, I started off with a really my Monica, no beats. I started off the week with a horrible migraine because I had decided to eat everything that I love before I started. That was a bad idea. So the first 2 days, Monday was really, really awful. You're not supposed to take any of your normal medication and things like that on this, because you're really kind of trying to reset your whole system, remove toxins, just reset things so that your body functions properly. And so the idea, of course, with doctor's approval, is to stop taking medication. And so I didn't want to take my migraine meds that first day. And I never got out of bed until about mid-afternoon, and I thought, screw this, man. I can't live like this until this goes away. My migraines usually last about 3 days. So once I decided to start taking my Imitrex, things got much better. That was just Monday and Tuesday, and I felt really good then. The food is filling. I have done the 3-day refresh a few times, and that's not a lot of food. I think it's about the same amount of calories. I don't know how it's the same amount of calories, because I think the 3-day refresh is about 800 calories a day. I think this is similar, maybe 1,000, which again is considered very low calorie for the day. But I was always starving on the 3-day refresh. I mean, you could drink some tea and you could handle it, but I am not hungry on this. It's a lot of food, and granted, it's a lot of food that is filling, that's got a lot of water content to it, that's got a lot of nutritional value, that's actually taking up a lot of space in your stomach. So, beans, legumes, brown rice, quinoa, all those vegetables and stuff. Takes a while for your body to burn that stuff off. Keeps you full. So I'm feeling good. I lost 4.5 pounds last week, which was not, I'm excited to lose some weight. In the last month or so, I have hit an all-time high, which I'm not excited about. And that's like, even not kidding, I weigh more than I ever did when I was pregnant with Abby. So while some weight gain is super exciting for me, I'm looking forward, or some weight loss is exciting to me and I'm looking forward to that. Really, I needed to snap out of habits and the mental place that I was in. So, and it's happening. I'm super excited. I'm not a kitchen person. You guys know that. I don't like to cook things. I don't like to spend time prepping food, which has always been a challenge. So I eat a very boring diet. I eat a lot of the same stuff over and over. And this is some of the same stuff over and over. I eat a similar salad every day for lunch, but there's some different stuff in addition to that every day. Dinner has been different every day. I had a Southwest veggie taco one night. I tried a nori roll one night. I should have brought my menu up with me. I would like to try to keep this under 10 minutes, so I hope you guys don't get super bored with me. Salmon and veggies the first night. There was a veggie stir fry. They do have a lot of tempeh in this to kind of pick up where your protein leaves off, since you're not having a lot of like meat or fish after the first few days. But there are options. I'm not a soy eater. I don't eat soy, so those tempeh items and things like that are off the table for me. But so there's plenty of things that you can substitute for that. Black beans, that's what I use instead. There's you get tons of support when you order this program or do this. So there's all kinds of, there's a whole substitution list for every item that is in this book. There is a list of what you can substitute for it if you don't like it. So I knew there was a safety net for me in all of my pickiness, but I really went into it knowing what I wanted to get out of it mentally. So I made a deal with myself that I was not going to just be a wiener and say, okay, these 2 dinners look good, and I'm just gonna bounce back and forth between those. I really wanted to get the benefits of the variety of food and feel as good as I can feel at the end of these 3 weeks. Really, prove that I can do it. I can eat scary foods. I can stick to it for that long, and I feel good. Now they do tell you that kind of expect to be tired days 3 through 5. So I did start on a Monday because I work from home and I can hang with being tired Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and still get my work done in my jammies. I'm doing it with a couple of other friends. And some of them did decide to do it start on a Wednesday because they work outside of the house. So they wanted to be able to have those tired days on the weekends when they could kind of play through that a little bit more. But I must tell you, my tired didn't start until day 5 on Friday. And I don't know if the medication that I took on Monday or Tuesday affected that at all. I'm not sure. So I don't know. A little bit of muscle aches here and there, just kind of like I worked out a little bit. Like it was like I know I worked out today, but I didn't. And that's your body working from the inside, trying to detox muscles and tissues and things of toxins that, in my case, I'm sure have been in there for years. So, I'm sleeping well. So far the detox has been fine. My family has not wanted to kill me. I haven't lashed out at anyone. I haven't wanted to beat anyone. So my mood has been good. I'm sleeping good. I'm not hungry. There's a whole like mental piece that plays into this as well, where you can expect to maybe release some really negative emotions or feelings that you've been carrying around for quite some time. The girls I'm doing with are having some very different emotions about this whole thing than I am. Not enjoying it quite as much as myself, but that may come. I don't know. We'll see the longer it goes how things how things progress. But in case you missed it, I have lost 4.5 pounds in the first week, which again, I'm excited about, but that's not all there is to that. I feel good. I feel really proud of myself that I'm eating awesome foods, that I'm actually in the kitchen making all of it and have no problem doing it. Like I don't dread like, oh God, I have to go chop up all that stuff for my salad. I'm excited to do it, which is something totally new for me. My husband is the cook in our family, and he actually said to me the other day, I'm so excited to be able to make some new foods now. So this is good for my whole family. And Abby will be exposed to some more things now, and she'll hopefully be developing some better habits. She had done really good there for a while, and as she has started high school and 8th grade in high school, she's really kind of taken a nosedive into carb world, but we'll pull her back out. Anyway, so week 1, my review, it's awesome. I don't know what else I can say about it because I feel good. Like there are no downsides. So I hope you guys, I'm right about 10 minutes, so I don't want to keep you much longer. If you have any questions at all, shoot them to me, specific or otherwise. I'm happy to answer them. I would love to share whatever I can about this. I want all of you guys to feel the best that you can. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for those of you who watched, and I will I'll be back next week with a week 2 review, and maybe you'll hear from me between now and then. Okay, bye guys.